frequency in use. And this is Victor Echo 6 Hotel Foxtrot with the Alberta Public Service Net. We'll take early check-ins for anyone that has to leave early.
VE6HF, Juliet Mike Bravo. Kilo Lima 7, Quebec Kilo.
Okay, I was able to pull 3 of you out there. Victor Echo 6 Hotel November. Good evening, Larry.
Good evening. Can I ask for an early out, please?
No problem. Thank you for checking. And Jim, Victor Echo 6 Juliet Mike Bravo. How are things in Fort Macleod this evening?
We're sitting at 4 degrees tonight, so it's not too bad out there at all. And I have no traffic and also would like an early out as well. And belated Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas for you as well. And yeah, I was in Lethbridge yesterday. Can't believe you guys have no snow down there. 73. And Ned, Kilo Lima 7, Quebec Kilo. How are you this evening?
Very good evening, and belated Merry Christmas to you as well, and Happy New Year. L7QK, I have no traffic from Shaw Island and off to the BC net. Thank you.
Okay, enjoy your time on the BC net. 73. Further early check-ins for the Alberta Public Service Net.
Echo Sierra Alpha, Echo Sierra Alpha, over.
Okay, Don, Victor Echo 6, Echo Sierra Alpha. Good evening.
Good evening, Ryan, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. And QRU and in and out for me. Thank you.
Have a great evening. And there's the station underneath the Dawn, I believe, ending in Charlie. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 6, Bravo Lima Charlie.
Victor Echo 6, Bravo Lima Charlie. Good evening, Brian.
Good evening to you too, and happy Boxing Day. Nothing for me this evening, and thank you for the early out.
And thank you for checking. Further early check-ins for the Alberta Public Service Net.
Victor Echo 6, November Lima.
Neil, Victor Echo 6, November Lima. Good evening.
And good evening to you and all else on the net tonight. I'm in and out. I'm going to go down to BC and say hi, and then I'm done for the night. Thanks for the early, over.
No problem, 73. And the station ending in Whiskey.
Victor Echo 6, Juliet Whiskey.
Victor Echo 6 at JW. Good evening, Neil.
Good evening, Ryan. Not much to report, and back to the company.
Sounds great. Thanks for checking. Further early check-ins for the APSN.
Sector Alpha 6, Delta Bravo Charlie.
Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. Good evening, Steve.
Good evening, Ryan. Thanks for the early out, and have a great net.
Thanks for checking. And the station underneath, Steve, go ahead.
Sector Alpha 6, Delta Bravo Charlie.
Victor Alpha 6 at Delta Bravo Charlie. Good evening.
Good evening from Wabasca. Nothing to report here, just tons of noise, so I'm going to head out.
No problem. Thanks for checking, Dennis. Further early check-ins for the APSN.
Victor Echo 6 Alpha Papa Uniform.
Good evening, Bob. Victor Echo 6 Alpha Papa Uniform.
Good evening. We have no traffic on this beautiful day.
No traffic's just fine, and nice loud signal. You're 20 over 9 into my station. Thanks for checking. Further early check-ins, APSN.
Echo 6 Alpha, November Delta.
Okay, I believe that was Oscar November Delta, or maybe VE6 Alpha November Delta. Go ahead.
Alpha November Delta. Good evening, Ryan. Where are you? Beauty.
My ears are playing tricks on me. Thanks for checking, Hines. Victor Echo 6 Alpha November Delta. Have a great evening. Further early check-ins, APSN. I think I hear a really light station in there. Can I get a relay on that?
Victor Echo 6, Canada, France, Portable 83.
Okay, I hear Cliff in there. Victor Echo 6, the Charlie Foxtrot, Portable 3. You're awful late this evening, but we have you.
Roger, roger. Thank you very much. VE6 Canada, France.
no traffic to clear.
Okay, I heard the Roger and no traffic. Thanks for checking. Appreciate it, Cliff. Further early check-ins, APSN.
VE6 Victor Bravo, portable.
Victor Echo 6, Victor Bravo, portable. Very loud signal. But good evening, Bart.
Yeah, good evening. Have a good night. Belated Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and everything in between.
And to you as well. Thanks for checking. And that takes us to the 6:30 mark. So we'll start off here. Good evening, everyone. This is Victor Echo 6 Hotel Foxtrot calling the Alberta Public Service Net. This is a directed net and is organized for the public service and convenience of all radio amateurs and is part of the national traffic system. Single sideband and CW will be recognized. This net meets daily at 0130 UTC on or about this frequency of 3700 kilohertz. All stations except CW, please zero beat this frequency, and CW stations, please position your carrier down approximately 800 hertz so we can receive a nice clear tone. Any station having emergency traffic while this net is in session will be recognized by giving a double break and then identifying themselves to net control. Your net control this evening is Victor Echo 6 Hotel Foxtrot. My name is Ryan, that's Romeo Yankee Alpha November, and I'm located 34 kilometers south of Camrose at Red Deer Lake near Farintosh, Alberta. Do we have any net bulletins or announcements this evening? Okay, just a reminder to everyone, tomorrow is going to be the Radio Amateurs of Canada contest starting at 5 o'clock p.m. and I look forward to hearing you on the air for that. Do we have any further bulletins or announcements? Do we have any word of sick or hospitalized amateurs or silent keys? Are there any mobile, portable, or QRP stations to check the net this evening?
Victor Echo 6, Radio November Echo, portable.
Okay, the big winner there was Vern, Victor Echo 6, Romeo November Echo.
Yeah, good evening, Ryan, everybody else. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone. 7-3, no traffic.
Okay, 5-9 signal here. Thanks for checking. And the station underneath, go ahead.
Bravo, November.
Okay, the station I picked out there was Ed, Victor Alpha 7 Bravo November. Good evening.
That's it, Roger. Here, 5-9, Street, Boston, into Krista. No traffic for you tonight. We're running on emergency power batteries. And also, I think we're in and out tonight. So have a good night.
Yeah, you're sounding good this way as well. Thanks for checking. And I think there was still another station underneath. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 6 Hotel X-Ray.
Victor Echo 6 Hotel X-Ray. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Ryan. It's Dwayne in Grand Prairie, QRP. I have no traffic. 73, have a great net.
Okay, you don't have a strong signal, but you're definitely a Q5, so good coming this way. Thanks for checking, Dwayne. Further check-ins, mobile, portable, or QRP?
Victor Alpha 6, Whiskey Charlie Mobile.
Victor Alpha 6, Whiskey Charlie Mobile. Good evening, Wayne.
Hello, Ryan. I hope you're having a nice holiday, and hello to everybody else. No traffic from, where am I? Highway 2 northbound into Edmonton, round Wetaskiwin turnoff.
Okay, sounds great. Well, you drive safe, and I'm sure the roads will stay nice for you. Thanks for checking, Wayne. Further check-ins, mobile, portable, or QRP?
Can I jump in here for a minute? VE6HF.
By all means, go ahead, Brian.
Good evening to all aboard. Compliments of the season and all that. I'm in and I'm out.
And duly noted. Thanks for checking, Brian, and have a great evening. I must say I was in Champion looking for your antennas today.
I don't live in Champion.
And that's why I didn't find them.
There's only one guy, and he's on the first
if you're going south, he's at the first turnoff into the town, cross the first street, and he's on your left-hand side, and you'll see a wire antenna that's put up there with the 600 ohm open feed line. And I haven't known him to be on ham radio in a year. He's too busy on CB.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I did find that house, and I saw those antennas. I figured that wasn't your location because I didn't see a big fancy loop. So, but no, that's good. Well, we'll have to hook up one of these times when I'm in the area.
Roger that. I'm out of here. Carry on. Have a good net. VE6HF. I'm off to fix the impossible.
Sounds great. Have a great evening, Brian. Further check-ins, mobile, portable, or QRP.
Victor Echo 6, Juliet Sierra Juliet.
Victor Echo 6, Juliet Sierra Juliet. Good evening. Did I hear that right? Is that Sean? Victor Echo 6, Juliet Sierra Juliet? Go ahead, the station unacknowledged.
Victor Echo 6, Juliet Sierra Juliet.
Good evening. How are you this evening? Can you hear me? Victor Echo 6, Juliet Sierra Juliet. Okay, you might not be able to hear me, but we do have you in the log. QSL? Okay, not sure what's going on there, but we will carry on. Further check-ins, mobile, portable, or QRP? Does anyone wish to lift traffic or make it a station-to-station call? Okay, and with that, we will now move into the sections. Just a quick reminder, if you plan to leave early, give me the heads up, and that way, if someone's looking for you later on, we know that you've already left. So being Thursday, we're going to start off in a section right there to Calgary.
Victor Echo 6, Hotel Papa Yankee.
Nice loud signal. Good evening, John. Victor Echo 6, Hotel Papa Yankee.
Good evening, Ryan, and I hope everyone had a real happy Christmas and get ready for the next year. So no other traffic, and back to you, Ryan.
Thanks for checking. Further check-ins, right here to Calgary.
Victor Echo 6, Radio Oscar Hotel.
Victor Echo 6, Radio Oscar Hotel. Good evening, Rod.
Yeah, good evening, Ryan, and no traffic for Minnesville.
Thanks for checking from Innisfail. Further check-ins, right here to Calgary. Do we have any check-ins? Calgary area.
Victor Echo 6, Papa Radio.
And Victor Echo 6, Papa Radio. Good evening, Doug.
Good evening, Ryan. No traffic, thank you.
Thank you for checking. Further check-ins, Calgary area. Looking for check-ins, Calgary area. Do we have any check-ins, Southern Alberta?
Victor Alpha 6, Charlie Whiskey, Bravo Alpha Charlie.
Victor Alpha 6, Charlie Whiskey Mike. Good evening, Clark.
Good evening, Ryan. Yeah, nice signal into Medicine Hat. No traffic.
Thanks for checking with no traffic. And Victor Echo 6, Bravo Alpha Charlie. Good evening.
Victor Alpha 6, Bravo Alpha Charlie. Good evening. The name is Brett. I've got no traffic from Turner Valley. Happy holidays, everybody.
Sorry about that. I'll mark you down as Victor Alpha 6, Bravo Alpha Charlie. Thanks for checking, and happy holidays. Further check-ins, Calgary area.
Victor Alpha 6, Sierra Yankee Sierra.
Victor Alpha 6 is Sierra Yankee Sierra. Good evening, Dave.
Yeah, good evening, Ryan. I got you loud and clear in Lethbridge. I have no traffic, and season's greetings for everyone.
You're nice and loud this way as well. 5-9 signal. Thanks for checking. Further check-ins, Southern Alberta.
Victor Echo 6, Lima, Charlie.
Victor Echo 6 Alpha Lima Charlie. Good evening, Owen.
Good evening, Ryan. Had 2 antenna on there. We're canceling one another out. No traffic. Thank you.
Thank you very much for checking. Further check-ins, Southern Alberta.
Victor Echo 6, Whiskey Golf Bravo.
Victor Echo 6 Whiskey Golf Bravo. Good evening, Walter.
Good evening. All is well here. We had a Merry Christmas, and I'm waiting for the New Year, I guess. Anyway, no traffic here. Have a good night.
You and me both. I've had enough of 2024. Thanks for checking, Walter. Have a great evening. Further check-ins, Southern Alberta.
VE6, Victor Alpha Lima.
Victor Echo 6 Victor Alpha Lima. Good evening, Coronado.
Good evening. Happy holidays. No traffic.
I hope I pronounced that right. Is it Conrado? Okay, we'll mark you down with no traffic nonetheless. Thank you for checking. Further check-in, Southern Alberta. Any check-in, Southern Alberta. Okay, you're listening to the Alberta Public Service Net. This is Victor Echo 6 Hotel Foxtrot Net Control. We're moving into the northern section starting in northeast Alberta.
Victor Echo 6 Delta Romeo.
Victor Echo 6 Delta Romeo. Good evening.
Hi, it's Dave up here in Glendon there. I was just wondering if you could even hear me. I had a little noise up here this evening, but you're sounding good, and let's carry on. No traffic, and we'll listen along.
No problem hearing you. You're nice and loud. Thanks for checking, and have a great evening. Further check-ins, northeast Alberta.
Victor Echo 6 Zulu Oscar.
Victor Echo 6 Zulu Oscar. Good evening, Doug.
Good evening, Ryan. No traffic at the Slave.
Thanks for checking from Slave Lake. Further check-ins, northeast Alberta.
Victor Echo 6 Charlie Tango.
Victor Echo 6 Charlie Tango. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir, and all on board. I hope everyone had a great Christmas. QRU from Plamondon. Thank you.
Thanks for checking from Plamondon. Great to hear from you, Carl. Further check-ins, northeast Alberta. Check-ins, northwest Alberta.
Victor Echo 6, November Kilo Yankee.
Good evening, Nikki. Victor Echo 6, November Kilo Yankee.
Good evening, Ryan. I have no traffic. I hope everyone on the net did well yesterday, and 73.
And 73 to you as well. Further check-ins in northwest Alberta.
Victor Echo 6 Juliet Whiskey Papa.
Victor Echo 6 Juliet Whiskey Papa. Good evening, John.
Good evening, Ryan, and everybody else on net. And I'm going to be just like Nikki and wish hopefully everybody had a great day yesterday, and I have no traffic, and I'll probably be in and out as well.
Okay, marking down accordingly. Thanks for checking. Further check-ins, northwest Alberta. Do we have any check-ins? Edmonton area.
Victor Echo 6 Kilo India Bravo.
Tango November.
Victor Echo 6 Kilo India Bravo. Good evening.
Good evening, Brian. My name is Ted, Tango Echo Delta, located in Edmonton. I have no traffic, and happy New Year to all on the net. VE6HF back to net control.
Okay, thank you for checking, Ted. Great to hear you on Victor Echo 6 Kilo India Bravo. And Victor Echo 6 Juliet Tango November. Good evening.
Good evening, Ryan, and everyone on the net. I have no traffic from the southeast Edmonton.
Thank you for checking, Tom. Further check-ins, Edmonton area.
Victor Alpha 6 Charlie Whiskey.
Victor Echo 6, Victor Alpha 6 or Charlie Whiskey. Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Ryan. No traffic for you and early out. Thank you.
I'll mark you down early out. Thanks for checking. Further check-ins, Edmonton area.
Victor Echo 6 Lima Whiskey Foxtrot.
Okay, the big winner there was Len, Victor Echo 6 Lima Whiskey Foxtrot.
Yeah, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Ryan.
and greetings to everyone listening. I have no traffic from Strathcona County.
Good to hear from you. Thanks for checking. And there was a station underneath Len. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 6, Golf Juliet.
Good evening, Jerry. Victor Echo 6 Golf Juliet.
I guess the antenna must be acting up. Anyway, no traffic, Ryan. I'll be out at the top of the hour.
Okay, no problem. I still have a good signal coming this way, but yeah, no problem. I'll mark you down and in and out at 7 o'clock. Thanks for checking. Further check-ins, Edmonton area. And do we have any check-ins? Edmonton to Red Deer.
VE6HF Golf November.
Victor Sierra.
Okay, I have a couple of you. We'll start off with the Victor Echo 6 Echo Golf November.
Yeah, good afternoon. I have no traffic. Thank you much. He's got up to plus one today.
Yeah, it's nice to see some more mild temperatures. I think that might change here in a little bit, though. Thanks for checking, Egan. And there was a station underneath Egan. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 6, Mike Victor Sierra.
And Victor Echo 6, Mike and Victor Sierra. That sounds like Marvin.
It is. Good evening, and nothing for the net.
Thanks for checking. Have a great evening. And was there a station underneath Marvin?
Victor Alpha 6, Romeo Lima Bravo.
And Victor Alpha 6, Romeo Lima Bravo. Good evening, Richard.
Good evening to you and everyone else. No traffic from Vermilion.
Thanks for checking from Vermilion. Further check-ins, Edmonton to Red Deer.
Victor Alpha 6, Juliet Kilo.
Victor Alpha 6 Echo Foxtrot Hotel. Good evening, Ed.
Evening. No traffic from Hannah, and I'm in and out.
In and out, duly noted. Thanks for checking. And there is a station underneath, Ed. I'm going to take a guess that it was Victor Alpha 6 November Juliet Kilo.
Yeah, it was no contest with the previous station. What allowed signal he has. No traffic from Lloydminster. Thank you.
Well, you both sounded good on my end. It's just there's too many letters coming in at the same time, and I had a hard time differentiating. Thanks for checking. Have a great evening, Jim. Further check-ins, Edmonton to Red Deer.
Victor Echo 6, Whiskey Juliet Kilo.
Victor Echo 6, Tango Romeo. Good evening, Rob.
Good evening, Ryan. Hope all is good with you. I have no traffic from Tail Creek, and I'll be in and out.
Okay, I'll mark you down accordingly. Thanks for checking. And there is a station ending in Kilo. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 6, Whiskey Juliet Kilo.
Victor Echo 6, Whiskey Juliet Kilo. How are you this evening?
I'm doing well there, Ryan. Good evening to everyone on net, and I have no traffic from Lloydminster.
Thanks for checking from Lloydminster. Further check-ins, Edmonton to Red Deer.
Victor Echo 6, Quebec uniform.
Victor Echo 6, Quebec uniform. Good evening, George.
Good evening to all on that. No traffic, and I'm in and out. Take care.
You take care as well. Thanks for checking. Further check-ins, Edmonton to Red Deer. Do we have any check-ins in the central section? That's Red Deer area, east and west.
Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa.
Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa. Good evening, Francis.
Good evening, Ryan, and good evening to everyone on the net this evening. I'm having a hard time copying. Conditions have really gone downhill here in the Wainwright area. No traffic, 7-3 all around from VA6FP.
Yeah, that is interesting. You're not your loud self either. You're about an S3 into my station. Maybe things will change. Thanks for checking, Francis. Further check-ins, we're in the central section, Red Deer area, east and west. Do we have anyone later, Missed Alberta?
Victor Echo 6, Bravo Golf Lima.
Victor Echo 6, Bravo Golf, question mark. Can you fill the call?
Yeah, thank you very much. Victor Echo 6, Bravo Golf Lima. Wally, or QRU in Alberta.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for checking. Victor Echo 6, Bravo Golf, Lima. Have a great evening, Wally. Further check-ins later, Missed Alberta.
Victor Echo 6 Delta Charlie.
I didn't get the whole call there. Victor Echo 6 Delta Charlie, go ahead.
Victor Echo 6 Delta Charlie. You have no traffic.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much for checking. Have a great evening. Further check-ins later, Miss Alberta. Okay, you're listening to the Alberta Public Service Net. This is Victor Echo 6 Hotel Foxtrot Net Control. Name here is Ryan, Romeo Yankee Alpha November. We're moving into Saskatchewan. Do we have any VE5s with us this evening?
Victor Echo 5 Sugar Whiskey Lima.
Good evening, Brent. Victor Echo 5 Sugar Whiskey Lima.
Good evening, Ryan. I have no traffic. Have a happy New Year coming up.
Yeah, you have a Happy New Year as well. Great to hear from you. Further check-ins, Saskatchewan.
VE5 Bravo Whiskey Sierra.
VE5 Bravo Whiskey Sierra. Good evening, Blair.
Good evening, Ryan. To everyone this evening. Hopefully everyone had a good Christmas there and lots of turkey. And we're eating the turkey. Jen made nice chicken and all the fixings with it. So Beth and I got fed well. No traffic from V5J yet and myself. And if I don't talk to you for New Year's, you and everyone have good New Year's, Ryan. Over.
Yeah, happy holidays to you as well, and I was glad you were able to take in the festivities. Thanks for checking, Blair. Have a great evening. Further check-ins, Saskatchewan.
Victor Alpha 5 Yankee Oscar Yankee.
And Victor Alpha 5 Yankee Oscar Yankee. Good evening, Todd.
Good evening, Ryan, and everyone on the Alberta Net. Happy holidays to all, and no traffic from just a bit south of Orange, 7-3.
And thanks for checking from L'Orange. Further check-ins, Saskatchewan for the Alberta Public Service Net. Do we have anyone with us from Manitoba?
VE4 Alpha Bravo Alpha.
VE4 Alpha Bravo Alpha. Good evening.
Yes, good evening. It's Barrett here. V4 ABA from just north of Gimli. I have no traffic for you net. Over.
Well, we appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much for checking. Stop by again. Further check-ins, Manitoba. Anyone east of Alberta?
V5 Kilo Charlie. Good evening, Ryan.
Well, good evening, Ken. How are things with you this evening?
Oh, I can't complain. No turkey for leftovers, unfortunately. I like leftover turkey, but too big to cook for two bachelor boys, so we had ham yesterday. But otherwise, yeah, we're doing all right. Still getting the mild weather, and we're not getting any more snow to dig, so I'm happy the way things are going. Hope things are going good there with you and the family.
Yeah, things are well here as well. As far as turkey is concerned, I think I've had turkey 4 meals in a row. So my parents are coming over for the Christmas thing tomorrow, and I think we're going to be cooking something different. Anyways, thank you for checking, Ken. We'll catch up with you another time.
Yeah, fine business, Ryan. Yeah, I wish I knew somebody with turkey leftovers. Anyway, maybe one of these days we'll find turkey legs in the grocery store again. That used to be a common thing. And they were small enough to cook. Anyway, take care.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for checking, Ken. Further check-ins east of Alberta. Okay, you're listening to the Alberta Public Service Net. This is Victor Echo 6 Hotel Foxtrot Net Control. We're going to look for stations way up north, Alaska, Yukon Northwest Territories, or Nunavut. Do we have any check-ins, Alaska, Yukon Northwest Territories, or Nunavut? Any check-ins, the United States of America? Any check-ins, the United States of America for the Alberta Public Service Net? Okay, well, I guess it's time to move into British Columbia. We'll start on Vancouver Island. Any check-ins, Vancouver Island? Do we have any check-ins at Lower Mainland, Fraser Valley, Sunshine Coast?
Victor Alpha 6 Bravo, Mike Kilo.
And Victor Alpha 6, Bravo Mike Kilo, good evening.
Thanks, Brad, here at Calgary. Where are you?
Okay, sounds great. Thanks for checking, Brad. And I just have a message coming through here. I think we have a real weak signal coming in from Victor Echo 7 Hotel, Delta, Quebec. Good evening. Okay, and we acknowledge no traffic from Victor Echo 7 Hotel at Delta, Quebec. Thank you for checking. Further check-ins, the Lower Mainland, Fraser Valley, Sunshine Coast. And Victor Echo 7 Whiskey Juliet. Good evening, Al. Thank you for checking. Further check-ins, the Lower Mainland, Fraser Valley, Sunshine Coast. Any check-ins, the Southern Interior, British Columbia.
Victor Echo 7, Lima, Juliet, Mike.
Victor Echo 7, Lima, Juliet, Mike. Good evening, Cliff.
And JB Wall on that today. No traffic here in Naramana. Back to 73.
And thanks for stopping by. Further check-ins, the Southern Interior, British Columbia.
Victor Echo 7, Whiskey Charlie.
And there's a loud signal, Victor Echo 7, Whiskey Charlie. Good evening.
Well, good evening from Vernon. No traffic here, over.
Sounding very nice from Vernon. Thanks for checking. Further check-in, Southern Interior, British Columbia.
Victor Echo 7, Kilo, Bravo, Kilo.
That sounds like Bud. Good evening, Victor Echo 7, Kilo, Bravo, Kilo.
Good evening, Ryan, and everybody aboard. You're sounding good here today. No traffic on my station in Armstrong. Thank you.
Thanks for checking from Armstrong. Further check-ins, the Southern Interior, British Columbia.
Victor Echo 7, Juliet, Bravo, Quebec.
Good evening, Jason. Victor Echo 7, Juliet, Bravo, Quebec.
Hey, good evening, Ryan, and everybody else aboard. You're sounding good out this way. Other than that, I got no traffic for you. I'll be around.
Well, I really appreciate you sticking around tonight. As of right now, you and me are the only relay stations on board, so it's a tough night tonight. Thanks for checking, Jason. I'll have you call for BC in just a few minutes. Further check-ins, Southern Interior, British Columbia. Do we have anyone Central and Northern British Columbia?
Victor Echo 7, Alpha, Bravo, Romeo.
Victor Echo 7, Alpha, Bravo, Romeo. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. You're not even hit the one mark on my S-meter, but no traffic from Copley.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks for checking, Martin. Have a great evening. Further check-ins, Central Northern British Columbia. Do we have anyone later missed to British Columbia?
VE7 Tango X-Ray Papa.
Victor Echo 7 Tango X-Ray Papa. Good evening, Doug.
Yes, sir. No traffic from Charlie Lake.
Thank you for checking from Charlie Lake. Have a great evening. Further check-ins, later missed British Columbia. Do we have any later missed to British Columbia? Jason, do you mind giving a call for British Columbia? Victor Echo 7 Juliet Bravo Quebec, Victor Echo 6 Hotel Fox.
Yeah, no problem, Ryan. We'll give it a try. This is Victor Echo 7 Juliet Bravo Quebec. Relay for the Alberta Public Service Net. Looking for any later missed stations from the province of British Columbia. Come now. Do we have any further later missed stations? Wishing to check the Alberta Public Service Net from the province of British Columbia. Come now. One more call for any British Columbia stations wishing to check the Alberta Public Service Net. Come now. Victor Echo 7, Charlie November Zulu. Good evening, Bill. Sounds really good there, Bill. Thanks for taking the time. You have yourself a good evening. Thanks for checking in. All right, any other stations later missed from the province of British Columbia wishing to check the Alberta Public Service Net? Come now. Nothing further heard. VE6 Hotel Foxtrot. Back to you there, Ryan. VE7, JBQ.
Thank you very much for making those calls. We're looking for anyone, anywhere, Alberta Public Service Net.
Victor Echo 6 Romeo November Delta.
And Victor Echo 6, Romeo and November Delta with the loud signal. Good evening, Randy.
Yeah, good evening to all. Haven't been on for a while, but hope everyone had a good holiday and no traffic.
Thank you very much for checking. Further check-ins, later missed APSN.
Victor Alpha 6 Charlie Hotel Kilo.
Well, good evening, Chuck. Victor Alpha 6, Charlie Hotel Kilo.
Well, good evening, Ryan. I hope all's well with you. I hope everybody had a nice Christmas at your house. It was nice and quiet here, and I have no traffic.
And thanks for checking in with the no traffic. Have a great evening and happy holidays. Further check-ins, later missed any direction, anywhere, APSN. Okay, we'll hand things over to the relays. We'll start off with Jerry, so he can leave early at Victor Echo 6 at Juliet Golf, who can then pass it to Victor Echo 7 Juliet Bravo Quebec, who can then pass it back to me.
Okay, Ryan. You've got a pretty good signal, so don't think there'd be any trouble for people copying you. VE6 Golf Juliet, we're looking for any later missed stations for the APSN. Anybody, anywhere, from any direction. Any further check-ins for the Alberta Public Service Net, call VE6 Golf Juliet Relay. Oh, nobody wants to talk to me, so VE7 Juliet. Bravo, Quebec, give it a try. Jason, VE6 Golf Juliet.
Sounds real good there, Jerry. We'll give it a try on this end. This is Victor Echo 7, Juliet Bravo, Quebec, a relay for the Alberta Public Service Net, looking for later missed stations in any direction. Come now.
Contact.
All right, Murray, just stand by. The contact, go ahead.
Yeah, I wonder if I could make a station-to-station call here, VA6BMK.
Yeah, go ahead. The floor is yours.
VE6APU, VE6APU, VA6BMK. You still around, Bob?
I am. Go ahead.
You want to go up 10?
Up 10, 3710, QSL.
3710 it is. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. VA6BMK is back frequency.
Real good there, gentlemen. If you get lost, come on back and we'll steer you in the right direction. VE6 Mike Tango, go ahead there, Murray.
Good evening, Jason. Thanks for the relay. V6 Mike Tango mobile, no traffic, over.
Yeah, no problem off the mobile. They're a little bit on the light side, but Q5 copy. Thanks for taking the time there, Murray. You have yourself a good evening. All right, we're still looking for later mess stations in any direction. Wishing to check the Alberta Public Service Net. Come now. One more try for any later mess stations in any direction. Wishing to check the Alberta Public Service Net. Come now. Nothing further heard. V6 Hotel Foxtrot. Back to you there, Ryan. V7 JBQ.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jason, and thank you, Jerry, for making those calls. We'll make a couple last calls. We're looking for anyone, anywhere, APSN.
Victor Echo 6, Bravo India Hotel.
Victor Echo 6, Bravo India Hotel. Good evening, Craig.
Good evening, Ryan. Nothing from St. Paul. Thank you.
Thanks for checking from St. Paul. Again, we're looking for anyone, anywhere, Alberta Public Service Net. Anyone, anywhere, APSN.
Victor Echo 6 United Sierra, Ryan.
Good evening, JG, to Victor Echo 6 United Sierra.
Good evening, and good evening to all my fellow hams. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. I did. And so I guess there's Ukrainian Christmas coming up. Might want to let me know what date that is. I know it's a few days ahead, further up. But also Merry Christmas to our Ukrainian friends. And Happy New Year to coming near to everyone. This is Victor Echo 6 United Sierra.
Yeah, and happy holidays to you as well. I hope things are great with you. Thanks for checking. Again, we're looking for anyone, anywhere, APSN.
Victor Alpha 7 Kilo Kilo.
And Victor Alpha 7 Kilo Kilo. Good evening, Gerard.
Good evening, Ryan, and everybody on the net. Nothing to report, with the exception that reminder that the Canada Winter Contest starts tomorrow night at 0 hours UTC and extends to the next day at I guess 23:59. So for all you Canada Winter Contest aficionados, there is your call.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for checking, Gerard. Have a great evening.
73.
73. Further check-ins, anyone, anywhere, APSN.
Victor Alpha 6 Romeo Bravo.
Victor Alpha 6 Romeo Bravo. Good evening.
Good evening. You're 10 over 9 in Calgary. Just checking in. No traffic. 73. Bye-bye.
73 to you as well. Thank you so much for checking. Further check-ins, anyone, anywhere, APSN. Anyone, anywhere, APSN. Okay, with that, having completed all business, I'd like to thank you all for your cooperation, your check-ins, and a special thanks to my relay stations for lending a helping hand. Tonight's relays were Jerry, Victor Echo 6, Golf Juliet, and Jason, Victor Echo 7, Juliet Bravo, Quebec. The net will now close with a total of 73 check-ins in the log. That's 2 weekends in a row I've had that number. And your net control station at Victor Echo 6 Hotel Foxtrot will be clear of the Alberta Public Service net, turning the frequency over to regular use. Have a good night, everyone, and 73.
Victor Echo 6, Victor Bravo. Are you still on, Bart? Victor Alpha 6, Whiskey Charlie Mobile.